Honorable Minister for Finance, Corporate Affairs, Information and Broadcasting, Shri Arun Jaitley ji, Honorable Justice Mukul Mudgil, Chairman of the Broadcasting Content Complaints Council, all our distinguished academics, participants, my colleagues from the Ministry of Information Broadcasting, all our media units of the INB Ministry, respected representatives from the media, ladies and gentlemen. We are indeed grateful to Honorable Minister for having consented to inaugurate this seminar. We have been in discussion about this seminar for a long time, but we were waiting for the time from Honorable Minister, who understands the whole concept very comprehensively, and we thought his presence will give us direction, meaning and purpose to this whole exercise. We are aware that the India media and entertainment industry is one of the most exciting industries of the world. The Indian media landscape presents a very vibrant picture. There are approximately more than 800 TV channels today, 245 private FM channels, 35 channels of the Doordarshan, several FM radio stations of the All India Radio, 180 community radio stations, and more than 10,000 newspapers. Approximately the size of the publications is increasing day by day, and it's about 100,000 odd publications in the country. With the proposed auctions of FM radio phase 3, we will definitely have 135 channels to begin with, maybe in a month's time, and then we'll have another 800 odd channels. So the whole gamut of the radio broadcasting sector would have roughly of channels of the order of about 1,200 odd capacity. As per the latest reports of the media and entertainment sector, this whole sector is going to grow at the rate of about 14% CAGR, compounded annual growth rate, during the period 13 to 19. You are all aware that the communication sector continues to experience remarkable changes, fueled by innovations in technology and service delivery. The ever-expanding digital world touches nearly all aspects of our modern lives. Some of the technological advancements that have impacted the communication sector are smartphones, 3G, 4G technologies, tablets, video on demand, and 3D technologies. Convergence between entertainment, information, telecommunication are clearly leading to an era in which the overall media and entertainment industry will further undergo a rapid change. What does a consumer want today? Consumer wants more flexibility in consumption of content, not only in terms of when he wants to see, but also where he wants to see and the devices on which he wants to see. The viewer is no longer satisfied with remaining a passive viewer and wants his thoughts and creativity to be shared with the world. In today's world, content is the king, and better content at affordable prices will ensure that who survives in the market in the years to come. The access of online service would become vital for socio-economic existence. We are all aware about this. In these days of emerging convergence, the print media is rapidly embracing new technology, progressively utilizing e-services by launching e-versions of their print newspapers, magazines, and directories. The television industry is in the midst of technological and economic change. Audiences are becoming increasingly fragmented across regions and growing range of delivery platforms. As you will all agree that the social media has brought about a paradigm shift in the communication sector, and our Honorable Prime Minister has ensured that all ministries and departments of the government and all ministers, all secretaries are also in some form or the other are associated with the social media. FM and community radios have been effective mediums for promoting grassroots democracy by airing local issues. In this fast-changing, constantly evolving and dynamic communication sector, there is an urgent need to have a close look at how we wish to equip the coming generations to meet these complex challenges. There will be an increasing need for professionals who can transcend the traditional boundaries between the media of print, broadcasting, audiovisual, and digital platforms. Media and communication education needs to address issues related to journalistic ethical conduct within the context of a firm commitment to freedom of speech and expression. Another important aspect to be borne in mind is on the issue of content regulation within the framework of program and advertising codes. It is neither possible nor desirable for the governments to monitor and regulate the volume and diversity of content available today. We have so far believed that the best guarantee for ensuring that the media lives up to high ethical and professional standards is a strong system of voluntary self-regulation. Initiatives taken by News Broadcasters Standards Authority and Broadcasting Content Complaints Council and many such organizations have raised the level of trust and confidence in media. Media education should also address the ills impacting the ethics of profession of journalism, such as yellow journalism, tendency to sensationalize, and also issues concerning paid news. The Ministry of INB, as you are aware, has established 3 centers of excellence: the Indian Institute of Mass Communication, basically which looks and focuses on print, radio and TV journalism, advertising and public relations, and development communication, while the Film and Television Institute of India at Pune and Kolkata, they focus on various aspects of film and TV, such as direction, production, editing, script writing, audiography, cinematography, etc. But these institutions are not empowered to grant degrees at the moment, so they are only giving the diplomas. There are also several fields such as animation, gaming, information science and technology, as well as engineering, management, law, economics, science, with reference to communication processes and organizations, for which courses are either not available in the country or are available in a scattered manner without sufficient depth or a suitably interdisciplinary approach. There has been a demand for establishment of a communication university at par with the best international standards, with provisions for regular degree program, format courses in a multiplicity of disciplines to meet our future communication needs. We need to have a broad consensus on the need and scope for such a university. We need your considered views if establishing the communication university would serve the purpose, or if upgrading the existing specialized institutions might be the desirable way forward. Whether such an institution would be best located in the government sector or the private sector, or indeed a public-private partnership, is also an issue which needs to be discussed and debated. An approach to establishing a communication university would have to be evolved after taking into consideration the best international models that are available, as well as considering the Indian media and communication environment in consultation with the stakeholders. Such an apex institution could take the lead in setting standards and providing cutting-edge education and training across the entire spectrum of disciplines to meet the requirements of new communication landscape. The prime objective, ladies and gentlemen, of this seminar is to consult all the stakeholders for their views on the possibility of establishing such an overarching communication university in the country. Your contributions are extremely valuable to us to take this process forward. Given the large number and diversity of stakeholders across the country, we may need to hold further discussions on the subject if necessary. I would like to thank all our distinguished participants for having kindly agreed to spare their valuable time to discuss and deliberate on this important subject that's of great potential importance to all of us engaged in the field of information, media and communication. I am extremely grateful to Honorable Minister for making available his extremely busy, time out of his extremely busy schedule to give us the lead on the subject by sharing his thoughts. We look forward to a very constructive and rewarding discussions today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind.